younger and taught there, and I've always wanted to go back.
Let's get you on holiday, Gabriel. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Are you ready? Your time starts now. What kind of clock rings to wake someone up in the morning?
Alarm clock.
Correct. Which Tudor monarch succeeded the half-sister in 1558?
Elizabeth I.
First. Until 1963, the National History Museum remained part of what London museum?
British Museum.
British Museum. In golf, it is traditional to buy a round of drinks after scoring what?
Hole in one.
Hole in one.
Correct.
Huh.
What company introduced the radical red fluorescent crayon in the 90s?
Crayola.
Correct. 2001,
Mm-hmm.
Demons was a UK top 40 hit for Macy Gray, which British DJ?
Mortgage.
Fatboy Slim.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch has received 3 BAFTA TV nominations for playing which man?
Sherlock Holmes.
Correct.
Yeah.
What racket game became an Olympic sport at the 1992 Barcelona
Tennis.
Badminton. The green pigment in leaves that absorbs sunlight.
Chlorophyll.
Is called what?
Chlorophyll.
Correct. New York's Marquis Theatre is located on what famous road?
Broadway.
Broadway. Which band were asked to voice the 4 Vultures? No time to get there for you, Gabriel. £5 grand. Not a bad start. No.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your time starts now. The 2017 film Killing Hasselhoff stars which former
David Hasselhoff.
actor?
David Hasselhoff.
Correct. 1974, what ballpoint pen company launched
Bic.
the first disposable razor?
Bic.
Correct. Hiram Bingham's book Lost City of the Incas is about the discovery of what place?
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Correct. Tommy Banks is the UK's youngest chef to be awarded what culinary prize?
Michelin star.
Correct. The 1981 film The Last Shark was accused of plagiarising what Spielberg film?
Jaws.
Correct. In Test cricket, a new ball can be introduced after how many overs?
50.
80. In Spanish-speaking countries, what is the equivalent of the boy's name Charles?
Carlos.
Carlos. Pasadena is the city of what American state?
Texas.
California.
Correct.
Ah.
What stone was captured in 1296 and taken to Westminster Abbey?
Rosetta Stone.
Stone.
Stone of Scoon.
Ah,
With
yeah.
over 3 million Instagram
Captured,
followers, what
yeah.
kind of domestic pet is Nala?
Dog.
Cat. Right, you've hit the post with a dog and cat.
That's a
You
bad
hit the
listening
post
missing
with
on
a cricket.
Pasadena.
I
Sounds like a
believe
place
that.
in
Your partner's
Texas, though,
gonna-
doesn't it?
Absolutely. Start now. What city has Premier League winners whose names end in City and United?
Manchester.
Manchester.
Correct. What's the usual name for the sequence of numbers which must be aligned to open a lock?
Code.
Yeah.
I'll accept. The symbols
Combination.
for barium, cobalt and nitrogen spell out what breakfast item? Bacon. In a 2017 Halifax commercial, which animated dog starred alongside Shaggy?
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo.
Correct. Which English river reaches its tidal limit at Teddington in southwest London?
Thames.
Correct. Until 2001, Alexander McQueen was the chief designer at what French fashion house? Givenchy. Switzerland's annual Skoggy Fest is dedicated to what triangular chocolate?
Tilbury.
Correct.
Yeah.
The 2017 kids film subtitled Mega Machines stars which fictional construction worker?
Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder. When he died, Admiral Nelson's body was preserved in a cask of what spirit?
Rum.
Vodka.
Brandy.
Oh.
Lignum vitae, Italian walnut and cherry are types of what material?
Wood.
Out of time. Wood would have been right. Laura, £5 you said code. We're actually looking for combination, but I gave it to you. It's an accept. Very good. £5
I'll take that.
Time to face the chaser. Bill, let's get you and Kath off to Australia. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, come to
Time
Australia.
Starts now. The pasta dish, cacio e pepe, means cheese and pepper in what language?
Italian.
Italian. Correct. What form of Christianity was restored by Franco as Spain's state religion?
Catholicism.
Roman Catholicism. Correct. In 2017, which member of One Direction claimed he came up with the band's name? Liam. Harry Styles. Which future Prime Minister graduated from Oxford in chemistry in 1947?
Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher. Correct. The first shop of what coffee brand is found at 1912 Pike Place, Seattle? Starbucks. Correct.
Yeah.
Smuggler Jem Merlin is a character in what Daphne du Maurier book?
Daphne du Maurier.
Christmas
What
Creek,
is that?
Jamaica in.
Mm.
Paralympian athlete Johnny Peacock specialises at what distance? 100 metres. Correct. The DFID is the government's Department for International what? Development. Correct. Prince Charles opened what London Underground line in the 70s? Jubilee. Correct. You're good. Hit the post for One Direction, £7 grand. Happy. Starts Now, Nord-Pas-de-Calais is a region of what country?
France.
Yeah.
France. Correct. In what TV series does Martin Clunes play a Cornwall GP?
Emma. Doc Martin.
Correct. What type of device is the Sony Cybershot?
Camera.
Emma. Camera.
Correct. In Greek myth, Atalanta was raised by what animal?
A wolf. She-wolf.
Emma. Pass.
Bear.
Mm.
How many times did Princess Margaret marry?
Twice.
Two.
Once.
Mm.
What capital city has the busiest airport in Asia?
Shanghai.
Yeah.
Shanghai. Beijing.
Oh,
What
guess
colour
not a
is
capital, is
Brisette fabric?
Emma.
Pass. Grey. Don't go and nobody's diary were hits for what ages duo?
Pass.
Emma.
Dollar. Yazoo. Malm is furniture range from what Swedish brand?
Ikea.
IKEA.
Correct. What overseas territory has been ruled by Britain since 1713?
Gibraltar.
Gabriel.
Pass.
Gibraltar.
Yes.
What famous brewery merged with Charrington's 1967?
Emma.
Bass. Correct. The TV sitcom Scott Squad's about what emergency service?
Emma. Police.
Correct. London Fives is a variation of what pub sport?
Darts.
Emma. Darts.
Correct. Langshan's a breed of what farm bird?
Emma.
Chicken.
Correct. A bigger book features works by which Yorkshire artist?
Pass.
Emma. David Hockney.
Correct. A queen closer is a type of what building block?
Lego.
Emma. Lego.
Brick. Liberté is a brand of strained Greek-style what?
Yogurt. Emma.
Yeah.
Yogurt.
Wrong person answer. A malate is a form of what acid?
Emma. Pass.
Malic acid. TV comedy Vice Principals is set in what type of institution?
School.
Emma. School.
Correct. Ogres are like onions is a line from what animated film?
Shrek.
Correct. Yasser Arafat played for Pakistan in what sport?
Cricket.
Gabriel.
Cricket.
Correct. Obrigado means thank you in what language?
Spanish.
Portuguese.
Correct. The River Torridge runs into what channel?
Bristol Channel.
English channel. Bristol Channel. Type 00 is a variety of what baking ingredient?
Dripping.
That would have been flour.
No.
Emma, well played. 17. You know what? It's been a winning score many times. 17. Yeah, but you know what, Bill? We'll need some pushback, and that's where you'll properly come into your own. Now, what body part do dogs wag to communicate?
Tail.
Tail.
Correct. Thüringer is a German type of what pork product?
Sausage.
Correct. Footballer Emil Heskey played mainly in what position?
Striker.
Correct. UK rapper Rodney Smith is known as Roots what?
Pass.
Start the clock, take your time.
God almighty.
Maneuver.
He's right, Roots manoeuvre, well played. We push the chaser back, 15 required. Here we go. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, according to the saying, what do you pour on troubled waters?
Oil.
Oil. Yeah.
Correct. In what year did Arthur C. Clarke set his space odyssey?
2001.
Correct. The European Commission is part of what organisation?
EU.
Correct. The vomer bone is found in what part of the skeleton?
Ear.
Skull.
Correct. TV series Bondi Vet set in what country?
Australia.
Australia.
Correct. Thai lilac is a variety of what pet animal?
Cat.
Correct. Who played the title role in the western Big Jake?
John Wayne.
Yeah.
Correct. Jazeera Island in the Nile is part of what African capital?
Cairo.
And Cairo.
Correct. What is the four-letter name for the back of the neck?
Nape.
Correct. What Finnish company made the N-Gage mobile phone?
Nokia.
Nokia.
Correct. Bill Paxton plays a storm chaser in what 90s film?
Twister.
Yeah.
Correct. The play Ophelia Zimmer is based on what work by Shakespeare?
Hamlet.
Correct. In Australia, the name of what dessert is shortened to Pav?
Pavlova.
Pavlova.
Correct. What is the value of 20 guineas in pounds sterling?
22.
21 pounds.
Correct. What water feature is found at the Piazza di Trevi in Rome?
Fountain.
Oh.
Yeah. They weren't in the race.
One attempt to push back, one executed, caught with 36 seconds remaining, 15 on the bounce. Amazing. Listen, played well, getting to the final. However, bad news, got to take the 23 grand away. Tell you, Bill, Laura, Emma and Gabriel, you read your list.
Probably.
And this one, sadly, I don't have the concluding final chase-off because there was a breaking news story which interrupted the show and upset my recording schedule. So, yep. Cash builders only.
I wish you luck. Cash builder round. Each correct answer worth £1,000. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get you to New Zealand. I wish you luck. Your time starts now. The M8 motorway links Edinburgh to what other Scottish city?
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Correct.
Yes.
Who does Margot Robbie play in the 2016 film The Legend of Tarzan?
Jane.
Jim.
Correct. A copy of which of his works is on the sculptor Rodin's grave?
Ooh.
Pass.
The Thinker?
No.
Zurich is home to what governing body's World Football Museum?
FIFA.
Pass. FIFA. What title abbreviation avoids distinguishing between married and unmarried women?
Madame.
Mrs.
Ms.
Oh, yeah.
The ancient kingdom
Avoids,
of Assyria now lies mainly in what modern day country?
Syria.
Iraq.
Correct.
Ah.
Sanagur is a type of what dairy food?
Cheese.
Correct. What Eric Carle book was originally called A Week with Willy Worm?
Pass.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Yeah.
My Baby's Always Dancing is the opening to what disco hit by the Jacksons?
Don't blame it on the boogie.
Blame it on the boogie.
Yes.
A word associated with bees, what's the alternative name for the rash urticaria? No time to get there for you. It's hives. I wish you luck. You ready?
Thank you very much, yes.
Your time starts now. What male forename can come before the lad and of all trades?
Jack.
Jack.
Yes, correct. What Bank of England banknote is the second highest denomination note in value?
20.
Correct.
Mm.
Athlete Martin Rooney is a two-time European champion over what distance?
400.
400 metres.
Correct. Which British singer named her
Yes.
first 3 studio albums after her age?
Adele.
Correct. In 2016. Which royal princess made her Buckingham Palace balcony debut?
Charlotte.
Correct. In the 80s movie Scarface, who played Tony Montana's wife Elvira?
Oh.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
The wartime Dam Busters raid bombed targets in what country?
Germany.
Yeah. Germany.
Correct. If Halloween's on a Monday, what day of the week will Bonfire Night be?
Sunday.
Saturday. What 90s TV show starring Robert Carlyle was shot in the village of Clopton? Hamish Macbeth.
Oh, yeah.
What meaty snack is the best-selling product at Greg's?
Jerky.
Greg's Bakers? That would be the sausage roll.
Yeah.
Shauna, £6,000. Good. Really good. Happy with that? Yeah. Time starts now. In the Bible, who slew the Philistine Goliath in the valley
David.
of Elah?
David.
Correct. In EastEnders, what was the original surname of sisters Ronnie and Roxy?
Mitchell.
Correct. In 1982, which US player beat John McEnroe to win Wimbledon for the second time?
Arthur Ashe.
Jimmy Connors. The Italian company Barilla uses durum wheat to make a wide range of what food?
Pasta.
Pass. Pasta.
Yes.
Traditionally, which indigenous people wear tattoos called moko?
Maris.
Maori. Correct. Scuttle is a seagull character in what animated Disney film?
Pass.
Finding Nemo.
Little Mermaid.
Mm.
What American transport company began as a bus service in Minnesota 1914?
A greyhound.
Greyhound. How many edges does a cube have?
12. 8.
12. Correct.
Yes.
The name of what Mediterranean peninsula derives from the Arabic Jabal Tariq?
Pass.
Gibraltar.
Oh, yeah.
In Bram Stoker's novel, what shape can repel Dracula? Out of time. Would have been a cross
Oh,
or
yeah, of course.
crucifix.
Yeah.
I was
Or
almost going to
garlic.
give you the pasta one when you said pass. Okay. For Barrett is a shade of what primary colour?
Red.
Correct. Steven Spielberg directed what 2016 film based on a Roald Dahl story? Pass. The BFG. What's the official language spoken on the island group Tristan da Cunha?
Spanish.
Pass. English.
Oh.
A policy offering double security can be described as a belt and what approach?
Road.
Basis. Correct.
Oh.
What geometric solid figure has a base and triangular sides that meet at a point? Pyramid.
Yeah.
Correct. David Dimbleby took over from who as chair of Question Time? Paxman. Peter Sissons. The true boas are a group of more than 40 species of what reptile? Snake. Correct. Eleanor, Elizabeth and Emma are heroines of which English classic novelist? Emily Bronte. Jane Austen. When Mr. Frisk won the 1990 Grand National, he beat the record time set by which horse? Red Rum. Correct.
Well done.
James Sirius and Albus Severus are the sons of which fictional hero? Pass. Would have been Harry Potter. Dan, face the table, Rog. -1, 5, 55 grand, Rog. What do you reckon?
It's got to be the 5, I think, Brad.
Yeah, 5 grand it is. Chaser, what do you think?
I thought it was a rather nervous 5. I'm thinking if you fly like you quiz, better pack a parachute.
It's unnecessary.
A bit
Yeah.
harsh.
Listen, let's spread our wings, mate. Let's fly home.
Fuck
Roger,
you,
for
Governess.
5 grand, the chase is on.
Which crime was William the Kid hanged in 1701? Piracy, yeah. Blackbeard or Greybeard or some bloody thing. Yeah. In which novel did the Baker Street Irregulars first appear? It didn't sound like a French thing, no. Studying Scarlet. First English football managed to win English top division title. No idea. Good answer. You got it? Falcons. No. Cousins to the Vulcans. Yep. First metal to isolate electrolysis. I'd say copper. No, not even one of the options. Oh, you so-and-sos. And that's that, unfortunately. We won't know how it turned out until I do a rerun of the show.